EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Taking it about the 1. On first down, it's Stafford. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 28. Mike
28. And some room to roam now. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Darrell Henderson, 59 yards. And the Rams on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2. End zone.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Keep on coming, baby. Keep coming. Here go 46.
Play action now, Prescott. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Escaping, and he's going to go down again. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Check in. Here we go.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Set. Waiting.
To the right side, this is Henderson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 70 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Now Stafford. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Robert Woods on the touchdown throw from Matthew Stafford. And the Rams add on to their lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves up.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Terrell Lewis able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Elliott. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Now Elliott. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Again, it's Elliott. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Dak's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Stafford now to throw. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Stafford. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Beautiful throw right there on 3rd down, and it looked like this was going to be 6 points, but a nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a 1st and goal at the 1.
They'll look to run with Henderson, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Rabbit. Here we go, 47. Mike 51, Mike 51. All day, baby, all day.
Throwing. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. A leap in. He's got it. He got it. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on what should be the final play of the first half. Final play of the half. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this throw will be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Gun. Kill.
Prescott looks to throw on first. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Forced out to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. From the 50, it's Stafford. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screen play is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Stafford looks to throw again. He's going to let this go for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good...
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Leonard Floyd able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Double tight, guys, double tight. All right, boys, here we go.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Woods. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, we got 3 down.
On the handoff, Henderson. And a solid run down inside the 30. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Watch tight end. Zebra. 3 down. Zebra. Jam.
Now Stafford. And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Michelle. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Sony Michel, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on.
What?
Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for that's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Let's go, D. Let's go. 47.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Prescott now. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Prescott yet again. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he goes out right around the 39.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And the pressure gets to him again. Leonard Floyd getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henderson, and he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Henderson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're...
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Mike 51.
One last shot now for Prescott. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.